they're old, they've got cardiovascular risk factors, got a bit of dizziness, whatever it might be, they can't do, you don't want to do rotations just by the risk reward isn't good enough, you have to do it. We can do flexion. So we get this person in, it's quite common, they've got a lordotic neck, it's like you've got a load of segments jammed in a bit of extension, it doesn't really flex very well back there. So we could just stretch the whole lot out, or we can segmentally go in and release out one segment at a time. We can do that too, okay, by setting a fulcrum up and doing it that way. So here's a couple of ways of assessing it and treating it. Actually, I'm just going to show you one way of assessing it. So we're going to start off the head here, cradling the head with the finger and thumb into the occiput there. Nice broad grip, kind of like you're palming a basketball, nice broad grip there. Head on your tummy, you're going to start C2, C3, and you're going to put your finger in the interspinous space. So you put your finger pads up into the interspinous space, bolster it with your second finger. So it's almost like a passive index finger, all there is to do is palpate. And you check. Is there a little opening happening between the SPs? Very simple. And by the time we get down to the end here, you should be pretty much in full flexion. So let's say I find one that's not opening very well, qualitatively it doesn't feel to be opening very well. I can then move in, instead of using my finger pads, I can use the stronger part of my hand, this part here, pin that SP down and do a pin and stretch. So I'm going to pin the bottom SP down and lift the rest of the head up. Make sense? We're going to start at the top because we're working from the head down, so we're going to start with the top down. So we're going to pin down there. Say if I found it doesn't work, we're going to pin in with that MP1 applicator. I remember that fucking in as well. And we're going to open like so. There you go. So I'm pushing this hand down and we're stretching it that way. Could you use a muscle energy? Yeah. Could you gently come back to where we came from? And relax. That means that you got it. Okay. Sorry. And relax. There you go. And one more. Finish on the contraction. Relax. Lovely. So we can use muscle energy or mobilization. That's flexion. Do you want to see extension?
Sorry, you pinned the bottom SP.
Pin the bottom SP, push it down towards the feet. Okay, hold it down, pull the rest of the stuff up. Now, next one. Extension. So we're going to use this grip here. Can you shuffle down a fraction for me? I've got a pillow, it's kind of handy here. I'm going to put my 3 finger pads like that on the lamina. Okay, so between the articular pillar and the SP, on the lamina, put those finger pads. Start off again C2, and I'm just going to scoop my hands underneath like so. Generate some extension, okay? Then move down to the next level. We can assess extension, and we can promote extension this way. What kind of person needs to be jammed into extension? The kind you don't like. Awkward people can say no. Really, you're not going to use this technique too much, but for people that can't extend their neck, or they've got that kind of flat neck, you know, this very flat neck, no lordosis whatsoever in the neck, and they need to be able to extend. Nothing's really jamming when you're doing it, but it's just a bit stiff and restricted. So a little bit of restriction at those segments and extension. Well, you can help them to restore that movement, and then when they go home, they can learn to extend actively themselves. So as a progression from the passive treatments into an active treatment can be useful in that technique. Okay, so again, finger pads in the lamina each side, and you're literally going to just scoop your hand in that way as you go with each segment. Pretty simple. Make that nice horrible squeaking sound on the side. The assessment of the treatments, same position. It might help to pull back with the thumbs a little bit there in the head. There you go. Flexion extension.
Sorry, that one, is that from C2 downwards as well?
This is all lower cervical spine today. Because if you want to do flexion extension for C0, C1, you do.
No, sorry, I meant when you're assessing it and treating it, you're working from top down.
Top down, yeah. The principle is you're going to work from whatever lever you're using to push the head around, to push the trunk around, you're going to work from that down to assess it. That make sense?
If you were doing upper spine, would you just bring them up into full flexion?
Can do. Okay, so upper. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not go there because we'll forget what we just did. Like that? Flexion extension.